M for Michael or
A for
okay. They've taken off. Now where are you? There you are. Same. Good, you got up there in a hurry. Do I have to hold down the forward button for speed?
and push
Aha.
save the pen.
No. What's that red line that's going up? Is that my speed going up? So red line gets all the way to the top. Is that bad?
Decline.
Okay. A bit. Oh, as in I've got to find it on the map.
Open up. Good.
I think so. Calibration at 0%. Spooling complete. Oh, there's Telema. Sorry, the sun was blocking out the word. Sorry. Yep, so I'm ready. Yep, I'm zapping. No target. How do I target?
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Not sure. I think so. I seem to be hitting it a fair bit, and I'm not that good. What am I aiming for? The circle? Hmm.
Gonna blow up. Almost crashed.
I don't know if it's on. I can see little lines or little flashes around the circle, and I don't know if that's an indication. I think I get a little crosshair when I'm hitting it. Whoa.
Oh.
Did you get hit then? Yeah, it's pretty close. Ready? Really? You went a lot faster than me that time, or went a lot earlier. I was just wondering that. I think they were going where I was aiming on the gimbal, not where they were. Like, just look into controls, keybinds, and advanced flight targeting. Don't see a button for auto aim on off. Do a quick Google. Didn't look like we hit each other when I went through.
Still shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 41 300,000, 41 200,000. I wonder if I can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ship looks fine. I haven't taken any damage.
The other thing that
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's apparently R to cycle gimbal, aim assist, and fixed weapons. I'll just push the. Don't know what happened.
it should probably
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury.
Smoky! Jump in Star Citizen and join us.
I would, but I can't.
Please explain.
Well, the Puerto Rico event is timed, and if I don't do it, I'm going to have wasted the 6,000 gold that I spent on the initial booster so that I could actually do it.
What's happening? You went very quiet for the first part of that.
Okay, so you know the Puerto Rico event?
Yes.
I bought one of the premium boosters to make it doable so I could actually do it and still keep my job.
You bought it. Oh, smoke.
No,
I just completed the first thing, so I've done the first non-premium.
Yeah, see, I haven't done that yet. I haven't completed that. I need to finish that, so I have to do that now.
Fine. Whatever. That's fine.
how many
Well, there's 7 directives that are got to be completed, and the whole thing, like, it generates a tier 10 heavy cruiser that's like a bit OP from what I can tell.
They all start off that way.
Yeah, true.
I'm just kind of doing it because I don't have anything else to do. It's not that I think that that ship's going to be any better than any of the others. Congrats on the job, Smoke.
Thank you very much. I haven't actually been given the contract yet, but I got an email today from HR saying congratulations, you're getting a contract.
A full-time job.
It's going to be a
That's
permanent position.
pretty damn cool.
So I'm pretty happy with it. It said, because they did a performance review, and they said based on your performance and, what was it? Your positive attitude and what you've brought to the team, or something like that. I reckon that they send that to everybody, though.
I don't think they do. You know why I know that, Smoke? Because that's all the good shit I told you to do.
True.
And I'm one of a kind.
True.
No, you've done great.
Thanks, man. I appreciate all the help, because seriously, I don't reckon I could have done it without you.
No, you certainly could have. There's nothing that you can't do that any of us can. The only difference is you've been cooped up looking after your oldies for that long that you don't have the corporate experience, but you've got the ability and the mentality.
Thank you. Well, you believed in me, and I wouldn't be where I am today without your support.
I believe in the power. I believe you can rescue me. Sing along if you know it. I believe in the power. No? Okay, thought we're having a moment there. Obviously not.
I'm sure we'd be having a moment if I had a clue what the fuck you were singing. Yeah, then I would have known it.
Or that old favourite for everyone is bound for glory. Oh, I'm bound for glory. A heartfelt victory.
Oh, yes. Is there a possibility he's just that good that he looks like he's got an auto? Interesting. Haven't you got a super horn? You don't know why you don't have a super hornet. Yep.
Plenty of time. So, Smoke, when I get that, so I just activated that first thingy about 5 minutes before you got online.
Yep.
Do I need to be in game to receive the benefit?
I don't think so. I sincerely hope not. I managed to stay logged in to port overnight, and it didn't kick me for inactivity.
Maybe I'll just load in the background of Star Citizen. But that was stuffing the Star Citizen. I kept on moving my mouse out of the screen.
I figured because of work, I don't actually have enough time to grind it out for free. But I sort of thought, well, is it worth, $20 of me time? Is it worth an hour of work time to pay to power grind it?
Yep.
And the answer is yes.
Is a good equation to work out.
You've made me change my position on a lot of shit, because you've sort of pointed out that when you work, your time can be more valuable because you can earn the money in the same amount of time that you'd be wasting doing other shit.
I like to think I waste an awful lot of time doing useless shit.
No, but like you generate shitloads more money when you're working. So you don't renovate your houses. You don't do any of that crap yourself, right? Now I save a fortune on tradies and shit doing that sort of stuff. But
yeah,
like I could potentially waste 90% of my fucking off time grinding this shit. Or I could use up 3 hours worth of fucking work times wages to do the same job.
For me, it's more of an equation of, okay, if I have, I don't know, Saturday and Sunday equates to 30 hours gaming time or 30 hours free time. How much of that do I want to spend, fixing a toilet, and how much do I want to spend having fun? And how much is it going to cost to get somebody else to fix that toilet versus how much is it going to cost for me to fix that toilet?
Yes.
It's a three-way, it's like the holy trinity of armor. You've got that little point in the middle that has to move to one side, and you can't ever get maximum on any more than one thing. Opportunity cost.
Yes. But it's also different too. Like my perspective changed immediately as soon as the job became permanent.
Absolutely.
Like now you can plan based on that income.
Yeah. Which means maybe painting the fence is a worthwhile activity, but maybe you think, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to paint the fence. It's going to cost me a week's work. That's money well spent.
Spray gun.
Don't do it.
I've got a spray gun. I'm going to paint the side of the house with it.
I actually got rid of all the wooden fence part in between my concrete walls just so I don't need to paint them. Changed them for colour bond. Best as it.
Yeah, but I can't do that on the side of the house.
No.
My fence is made out of fucking zinc aluminum, so I don't need to paint the fence. I just need to paint the house.
You do need to paint the house for sure. Yeah, paint's expensive.
I've already got the paint sitting there. I have, it's like 18 meters by 3 meters on each wall. Yep. Because the house is a big, long-ass rectangle. So the rear wall is mostly glass. Don't really need to worry about that. But the two side walls. So one wall has been weathered and just needs to be like properly painted now, and then the other side needs to be re-weatherboarded. Yes, because it's like 1,000,000 degrees down here at the minute. Got a 40-degree day coming up. No, I'm not going to be painting that sort of heat. Do I seem nuts to you?
Yeah. Okay, so fixed gimbal, fixed, and not fixed. When I push C, it just automatically goes to max speed. Is that what yours does? Whoa! Oh, it's the mouse. Sorry, I forgot the mouse wheel. Okay. Behind you, I'm trying to slowly catch up. I think about 1200.
120 a minute.
Right.
Thrusts per minute.
Now 9,000 meters and closing. I'm still a fair way away. 8,000 meters. Yeah. Coming up to 7,000 meters.
I like it. If I had the money, I would purchase an Inferno. No, the Arrow.
Yeah, but you got to remember he doesn't have a fighter smoke.
Yeah, but like the fighter is the Super Hornet hands down. But if you're talking the difference in capability, holy shit, the Arrow is like a little light fighter that's a little bit too expensive for its class. Whereas that Ares, that thing will fucking shoot down a Connie.
Yeah, but it won't shoot down an arrow.
But why not? It's not like it's underarmed.
It's not agile enough. And it's got one centered, like one fixed weapon, which you won't be able to hit anything with because you're not agile enough.
Yeah, but it's got other weapons. It's not like that size 7 is the only thing on.
That is the only thing except missiles.
Oh, does it not have any other weapons?
No, nothing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then yeah, I'll probably change my position now. I thought it had other.
Okay.
Of course he has.
Pretty close. Yeah.
The Vanguards.
Actually, it would probably be very good at taking out things like freelancers and cutlasses. No, but it should be more agile than that. Where did that bounty thing go?
It depends how hard the cannon hits.
Got him. Yeah, how do I quickly turn? Trying to head in that direction. I did a massive skid. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, I do. A bit. Range of my weapons. Oh, he rammed straight into me. Fucking. Got missiles logging on. Buttons chaff. Fucking hell. I'm going after Acer Cole. No, I'll come and help you with yours. It's okay, I'm tough. Already rammed one of them. Dunno. Hurt a little bit. Whoa. They're like too far away and I'm not hitting them, and then they go zooming past. Oh, there we go. How far do your guns actually hit? Not helping. Not hitting anything. Not hitting this one. Whoa, rammed him again. Yes, he rammed me. Now, screen is faded to black. I wasn't really doing anything with that. All I managed to do was ram 2 enemies. I wonder if I could have these being put on the front of my ship. You did. I was thinking about that both times when I ran. But the problem was they're like 2,500 meters away. So I accelerate a little bit and then scroll back, and then next thing I know, they're flying past me at 5 meters away. Never give up. Alas, I think I'm going to give up. I did think about that, but I didn't want to just launch a missile. I was kind of wanted to get a bit of a feel. Right. Well, I can't really be bothered. I'll shoot back. Hey. So I'll quit out. Nothing. For nothing. I didn't. Shit. I can accept that. Don't sugarcoat it. Bit of a learning curve there. Yes. You won't hit them. But I kind of but I kind of worry about the Gatling gun because I was shooting an awful lot of ammo and not getting very much. But again, with the areas going against a tally or a starfarer or something, you just sort of move up on it and then just blam away at it. Yeah. And
Stay on target.
I couldn't even see the target to stay on target. Like, it's so far in the distance you can't see it. You're just aiming for the aiming reticle, and then it flies past faster than you can move. So I need to practice getting in range. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Smoke, those boosts, 104 points per minute. Should that be appearing down the bottom in the actual...
Only once it starts.
So
It'll start generating 104 per minute until the
in
event.
10 hours it's going to start.
Yeah.
So if I want to buy that first boost, I should do it now.
Yes. Absolutely. Elmo convinced me. He was like, "It's Christmas. You might as well. Why not? Fucking celebrate."
Well, that's a pretty lame-ass approach to convincing.
That is so quiet, I can't fucking hear you.
Well, I was trying to comprehend exactly why that was a good approach for convincing.
Oh, well, basically, it didn't take a huge amount of fucking convincing. I had the gold sitting there, like, I didn't actually spend any money on it, so I was like, no.
So did you just buy all 3 boosts straight away?
No, I just bought one, Jesus. The 3 boosts together cost like fucking 24,000 gold.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. And so how many... So if you do the non-premium boost plus the premium boost, does that mean you get the 208 points per minute?
Yeah, they stack.
For how long? Oh, there we go. So it's active for 20 days.
Yes.
Is Excel. Okay, you need to get... How much do you need to get? It doesn't tell you how many points you need. That is gay. So it could be... Sneaky bastard. Oh no, it does tell. So you need 2,100,000 points to get to stage 2.
Yes. I'm nearly to stage 3.
Really?
Yeah.
So to get to the end of stage 6, 48 million.
It never tells you how many points you've got.
No, it does.
There you go,
Big, bold, gold number.
Oh, and I can't hear.
Oh, well then I have 5 million.
So you need 51,300,000 points. Wait.
The numbers are, if you've got 1 booster, the first directive needs to be completed before the building commences. Directives 2 to 5 should be completed within 3 days of them opening. Directive 6 should be completed within 6 days of it opening, and you should finish the first 15 daily missions and collect all rewards from daily shipments, and spend all your tokens as soon as you can physically spend them.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah. But I'm not going to be around for 4 days.
Yeah, so if you're not going to be around, like, you're going to have to spend more gold to make it accelerate. You know what I mean? If you've got 2 boosters, you've got 5 directives. The first directive should be completed within 5 days of it. 2 to 3 should be completed within 6 days of it starting. The 4th directive should be completed within 12 days of it starting, and you only need to do the first 13 daily missions and collect the daily shipments.
guys still there? Yeah, I can. Thought something might have gone. Yeah, good mate. Still playing. Well, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Go on. Okay, about.
I'm back.
Welcome back to the MCG.
So it goes for 21 days. Wait, 28 days. Huh?
Hello, how can this help you today? Systems on.
Twenty-one days. Twenty-one days. There's 30,240 minutes.
What does that equate to?
Launch sequence complete. Thank you. Please visit again.
So if you have one booster, you'll get 3,144,000 equals that times that. So that still leaves 48 million left. But you also get bonuses. So at the moment, it's still at 47 million. And that gives you another 4.5 million. Okay. So if you get the premium booster that you've got, plus the non-premium booster that I've got, you still need another 39 million. So you still, no, wait, that's not right. Yep, still need another 39 million. So you're still a long way away. Next manual boost. That. So if you get the manual boost, it gets you another 5 million.
What, the second premium?
No, the second manual one.
Oh, okay.
But that's assuming you can get it as of tomorrow, which obviously you can't. The second. Wait, let's take off that manual one. The second premium.
The thing is, like, I've got limited fucking gaming hours now, so I can't even fucking power grind out the amount that I need to finish the direct.
And that's kind of my point. Like, there's no point in buying if I'm not going to get the new anyway.
Yeah, but if you bought all three, it basically gives you enough fucking leeway that you play it for about a week over the holiday. Like Wargaming have released a specific spreadsheet that shows you what you can and can't do. If you buy all 3 premiums, the first directive needs to be completed within a week of it starting. The second one within a week of the previous of finishing the previous one. The third should be completed within 14 days of finishing the previous one. You should collect all the daily shipments. You don't need any daily missions.
But all the daily shipments is still hard. So if you get the 3 premiums plus the 1 non-premium that I've already got, you're still 16.5 million points short.
Yeah, but there's 8 manual ones that you can get.
Yeah. Which you'd need to get 2 of, I think. Let me just calculate.
Quantum travel engaged.
Mm. Okay, so you'd need all 3 gold ones, plus you need 4 non-premium ones to guarantee it.
I don't ask for much, do they?
Which means spending 24,000 gold. Because those, like, to get that non-premium one, that took a fair amount of game.
It did.
And how much is 24,000 gold?
About $100.
Doubloons. So can you just buy the T10 ship for that?
It's basically the same, isn't it? It's because it's a tier 10 premium ship.
Yeah. So, where are we? 25,000 doubloons is 135 Aussie dollars. Do they have have any. I can only have a tier 9, which costs $105.
So the Stoogie cunts have figured out how to make people pay for the tier 10 premium and then grind the fuck out of the game to actually get it.
Yeah, basically. Let me have a look at this same calculation, taking out all the premiums. So my gut's telling me that that would be almost impossible. Also, I'm working this calculation out on starting from tonight. And it's obviously going to take a couple of days to get each of these boosts. So let's delete those. Those there. Well, okay. So if you just have 1, 2, 3, 4 non-premiums, you're halfway there. Five, you're getting closer. Six, you're getting closer. The other stingy thing is that the units per minute don't increase for the last 3. But basically, yeah, you've got to guarantee you get it, you've got to have done all 3, but let's assume that you've got half as much time. Why didn't that work? Well, basically you have no chance if you don't get the premiums. So I just did it that the last 2, so you get all 8 of the non-premiums, and the last 2 you only have for 50% of the time, not 100% of the time. And if that's the case, you don't get it.
Wow.
No, I don't think I'm going to put my heart into that.
Oh, there's been a few because there's a whole thing on YouTube and Reddit about how Wargaming have done fucked up this.
But on the surface of it, you'd sort of think, oh yeah, I'll get 1 or 2 of those premium accounts. But the problem is you can't get some of these extra Like, you can't get the second thingy yet, can you?
The
Number
direct.
2. Yeah, number 2 doesn't unlock yet. When do they unlock? Okay, number 2 unlocks in 10 hours, number 3 in 4 days. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Let me put in the actual calculations for this. So number 2 will assume you can get straight away. Number 3, let's say it takes 1 day to get it. So that's 4 days plus 1 is 5 days. Okay, and number 4 is 8 minus 1 plus 1 is 1. Number 5 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Number 6, 16. And number 7, 21. So we'll assume you get that. So if you, and this is a little bit wrong because you do get other, what are they called, ship tokens or something? Because you don't, like I've still got, how many of those tokens have I still got? I've still got I've still got 95 of the shipbuilding tokens, and I think you only need 200 for each. Oh no, they go up in cost. Oh, you little fuckers. Oh, okay. I think that's another thing, they intentionally make it very fucking confusing. Yeah. Ah, 300, 300, 300, 300. Okay, so they're saying you get 300 for each one, 250 and 200. But they're costing, what are they costing? Well, the missions give you stuff. So the cost of these are basically 300 to 350. So you can do daily missions, which might give you 5 tokens or 10 tokens. But if you just did all of the, what were they called, Mike? The objectives?
The directives.
If you just do all the directives, you'll be 2.7 million points short. That's assuming you don't get any points from anything else.
There is the Hall of Fame too, so once you've completed all the directives, there'll be an opportunity to get extras at the end, but we don't know how much.
Yeah. dirty fuckers.
That last one, training crates, I ended up 50%. I can't remember.
What was that?
The Mediterranean crates or whatever they were.
Yeah.
I ended up in the Hall of Fame after I can 50. But I can't remember what reward I got.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't get anything like that. What resources have I got? There's the Mediterranean. Still got some of those left over. Have you used your research points on anything, Smoke?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think this is worth spending a double edge on. It is gettable, but you're going to need to be playing a bit. As in, quite a lot.
Yeah, but that's the problem, isn't it? People with jobs who have money, they're like, well, no, you can spend the money instead because you don't have the time to play.
But even then, you still need to do a fair bit to get it.
I just put the Google Drive link in to what Wargaming's apparently worked out is doable. Apparently. Does that come close to your...
Let me view it. Which file?
the Google Drive file in the middle of this?
Yeah, click on it, and there's 4.
Each one is for a different scenario. So the first one's with no boosters, second one's with 1 booster, third one's 2 boosters, the last one's...
Okay. Directive tokens. Okay, so this is completing the directives. Daily shipments. Okay, getting 25. Yeah, so this first one is assuming that you complete all of the directives.
Yes.
And you've got to complete daily shipment tokens on at least 14 of the 21 days. Wait, this is saying, oh, because he started early. Okay, fair enough. No, that's not right. Wait, am I reading this wrong? He's saying it ends on the 12th of the 1st.
The whole
This is
event
ends-
does, but the things only generate until a certain period.
Okay.
The whole thing seems like convoluted bullshit, and I'm really, really thinking to myself, why the fuck did I buy the first boot?
And we're going to talk you through that, mate. So the boost stops on the 7th. Okay, I assume that that's when the promotion, when the whole thing finished. But they're obviously giving you a little bit more time. No, because he's got the boost going through until the 12th. Oh, wait, available until... Maybe that's not when it actually finishes. So when does it actually finish? Wait, full details. They don't actually tell you when everything stops. Okay, let's assume that his dates are right. Can't find anything to back it up. And your premium boosters definitely stop on the 7th of the 1st.
Target destroyed.
Whereas the non-premium, they don't tell you when they stop. Okay, 28 days. 28 days to build the ship. Okay, so my numbers are a little bit out. Okay, so that's not as bad. So basically, you need, even without any premium, you need to get 7 of the 8 directives done.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they get progressively harder and harder and harder, don't they?
Yeah, sorry, not 7 of the 8 directives. You need 7 of the 8 non-premium boosters,
Which means you need to complete all 7 directives.
which means you need to have completed 7 directives. And you need to have completed those 7 directives within 24 hours of them starting, which
It is
it's
ridiculous.
taken me 3 nights, I think, to do it. So wait a minute, let me say it takes 3 nights to do it instead of 24 hours.
Travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
Oh, okay. Well, that made it worse. So basically, you need to have completed the first one before you start. Second one, well, let's assume you get it done in 3 days. Ooh. So if it takes 3 days to do each directive, then you need that. You need 7 of the 8 boosters, and you're still 1.4 million ship points short. Which means if you get your Premi at 1 level of Premi and do 7 of the 8 non-Premi boosters, you'll get it. But you need to do each non-Premi booster within 24 hours. And that will give you a buffer of, wait for it, 3 million, plus you're getting some benefits, because along the way you've got the daily shipment tokens, which will help you.
Landing gear down.
You know, they only give you like 5 or 2 at a time, so you need 20 of them to get 100.
Yeah. But they'll help you get the non-Premi boosters. You've got a little bit of buffer.
Yeah, a little bit, which is fuck all.
How much does each give you each day? Let me work that out.
This is the most convoluted bullshit ever.
So that gives you about 250,000 per day.
Weapon system off.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, sorry. There was a formula error. Oh dear. Okay. Forget everything I just said. Well, mama. Okay. You need the 7 directives within 3 days. You also need your premium, which you've got from right at the beginning. And with all that, you'll be 1,000,000 points short. How do you get 1,000,000 points?
See, the thing is, I do have all of the advantages. I have the money printing machine, I have the fire hose, I have like all the shit that allows me to complete all the directives reasonably quickly. However, it's still time.
So each day for one of the boosters is roughly 250,000 points. So if you can get 4 of the boosters in 2 days instead of 3, then you should have enough. Say should.
Fuck man, I'm just like, even the second one is straight up just like each mission 135,000 XP in each type of ship, 400,000 XP in general, 85,000 base XP, receive 3.6 million HP in potential damage. No, that's 36 million.
Well, that's not so bad. That's like
5.6 million HP damage.
36 million HP. Potential damage is probably 20 games, 30 games.
Fucking ridiculous.
Each game lasting about 10 minutes, so that's 300 minutes, which is about, what's that, 5 hours? 4 hours? It's going to be tough.
Fucking convoluted bullshit, that's what it is.
So the first Premier booster gives you effectively 8.7 million points. The second one gives you 11.5 million. Like, you can't do this without any of the Premier boosters, I think is what the conclusion I'm drawing.
How much effort is it going to be to do it with all 3 boosts? Because it kind of feels like I've put my foot in it by buying the first one, and if I don't buy the other 2, I'm going to get nothing out of it.
That's kind of what I'm worried about. So all 3 of the Premier boosters gets you almost 35 million points, which means you just need another 26 million, which is, you need 1, 2, 3, 4. You still need 5 of the non-Premier boosters in 3 days or less. It's no gimme.
The kick in the pants too is, right, at this point, The other two boosters are like 10 and 18,000, 10 and 8,000, aren't they? Yeah, so it's another 18,000 gold.
I think you need to cut your losses. In theory, you can do it without getting the second one. And as I say, even if you buy all three, there's no guarantee you'll get it. If you got two, that gets you. Two would get you 20 million. So you'd still need 6, 5 would get you very close. There's actually not much difference between getting 5 and 6. Yeah, because the 6th one, because every time you get one, it goes for less time, because you've got less time left for it. So it's diminishing returns on those bloody directives. On those non-premier boosters.
Just thinking, there's another way to go about this. Instead of buying gold, if you get the Grazier, what happens is the Grazier allows you to basically power grind all the directives out, because it's got all, like, every single one's got special bullshit up until the 4th one, where you can power grind out everything with the Grazier, right? Now, what happens is if you complete the 3rd one, they give you the Grazier, but if you've already got it, they give you the gold.
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
And if you do it that way, then when you get the gold, you could, in theory, use that to get the second booster anyway, and you'd end up with both shit. That would probably be cheaper as well.
Which is the Grazier?
47
what?
AU.
Ah.
It also basically gives you a fucking free run at the first 3 directives, because they're really, really, really fucking easy. With the, like, if you've got the Grazier, you can almost instantly fucking do them. Introducing Grazier, 5,000 base XP.
Wait. The Grazier is $96, isn't it?
It's what?
Wait. Oh no, that's... But that assumes that you've got you're actually decent at using the ship on crap those Italians. Crap the Italians.
Yeah, I'm fine with the Italians. The whole thing is, though, like, it's so much easier. You know what I mean? Like, you could spend $40 on gold, $47 on gold, and buy the booster, right? Then get the Grazier after you finish Directive 3, and it's useless at that point. But if you get Grazier now, instead of buying the gold, it liquidates, like, it generates more gold when you get to it. Do you get what I mean? They pay you what it's worth in gold.
Yeah.
If you already own it.
But the number 2 directives get 15 silver, I think it's with the Grazier. It's probably not easy.
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be hard because they've got the special sap ammo.
Okay, so the second directive looks a lot easier with the Grazier.
3rd directive is shitloads easier with the Grazier. Because look at all the other shit they expect you to do without the fucking...
Destroying 22 ships with the Grazier will take a bit of time.
Compared to destroying 72 ships with the rest of your arsenal?
Yeah, not saying that that's easy. But 22 ships, that's more than one night's game.
The point is, I'm just saying, like, looking at it from that perspective, that would be better than actually spending it straight on a boost.
That would help you get those first 2 faster. Because if you can get that second one, let's assume you get that second one in one day.
Yep.
That only increases it by 480,000 or 500,000. It doesn't matter how you do it. The problem is, because the directives don't open up fast enough, you're always up against the clock.
Yeah, you've got to gutter stomp them as soon as they come in. So if you get the run at the first 3, and you can absolutely gutter stomp the fuck out of them as soon as they start, then with the first 3 done, you'd have the first 3 directives, right? The first 3 like the manual boosters. Once you finish the 3rd one, they pay you out. They give you 300 tokens and they give you the Garezia, or if you already own it, they give you the gold for the Garezia. That in turn you could use to buy a booster anyway, and you've already fucking given yourself a way faster run. And you still end up with the ship, you know what I mean? Like,
One thing to remember, each day is only worth about 250,000 points. So each day for each one of the things. So if you miss a day on one of them, you've lost 250,000. If you save a day, you've gained 250,000 points. So out of 51 million, it's not that much.
well then how can you do, like, what is the optimal path?
And I think that's it. The optimal path to me looks like buy the first 2 Premi, and let's assume they cost exactly the same, which they don't. Buy the first 2 Premi boosters, but you've still got to complete 5 of the normal boosters.
Yeah, but
And you've got to do them in
would you
pretty good
to
time.
do that? Do you have to have the Premi boosters straight away, or
Yep.
would it be better to have the Garezia to power grind the first 3 directives, and then when you get the gold, use that to buy the second booster?
Well, I'm assuming that you've taken 2 days to get the first 3 directives. Or the first directive you get before it starts, which we've got. The second one you get within 2 days, and the third one within 2 days. So getting all of those, plus the 2 premies right at the beginning, you're 51,600,000. So you're only just getting it by 300,000. So that's 1 day. If anything goes wrong, you've got 1 day up your sleeve.
And that's with having the Garezia and then using it to buy the second booster, or is that having the second booster straight away?
That's having the second Premi booster straight away.
Well, what's more important, getting the non-Premi boosters faster, or having the boosters active for longer? Fuck, this thing is convoluted.
They're both important. There's no freelance. There's no way you can do it without doing some serious grinding. You can't just buy it.
From what I can tell, it's a good ship, but it's going to kill a lot of cruisers. It's got a 2.7 second reload on 12 guns. It has 72,000 hit points. Like, it's got nearly the same amount of hit points as a battleship. So it's supposed to be like a fucking heavy as shit cruiser that can really punch above its weight.
The easiest way to get it is all 3 premies, and then you only need 4 of the boosters, of which you've got 1. Well, you must be close to that. You still need to smash out the other 3. You've got a bit more buff there, so you don't need to smash that out. You've got about a 6. In fact, you've got a 7 million point buffer, which is effectively 4 times.
I'm basically tossing up whether or not to just go 6,000 gold is about $20, cut your losses, and fucking just wear the stupidity. Or go all in and just try and get it and then be like, you're a fuckhead, they sucked you in.
It's tough. So with that,
Oops.
Financially, it's not going to end my universe either way.
with what you've got, I think you've still got a fuck all chance of getting it. You still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need 7 of the 8 boosters, non-premium.
sound like a very good deal.
Sounds like fucking bullshit.
And you've only got 3 days up your sleeve for any one of them. Yeah, that's
Well,
not gonna
up to and including, I have to get the other directive finished tonight.
Yeah.
Now I have 4 out of 6 done, right? And the last couple, like I've got quite a few that are like 2/3 of the way. I either need another fucking like 44 set on fire ribbons, or I need another 200,000. 2 million fucking credits earned in cruisers, which I could probably do that because I got the Smolensk. And then either go AC carriers or I'm going to get kills. Now, that's a lot.
Yeah, I think I
Hang
started
on,
focusing on the
I
only fire
just
one.
realised one of the things is fire damage.
Yeah.
So,
Except that's pretty hard.
2 birds, 1 stone. No, it's not. It's not if you own a Smolensk or a Conqueror.
Yeah, I was grinding them out early. I only just did it tonight.
Oh, you were
And-
doing it in fucking co-op mode as well.
No, I didn't do this in co-op mode. So
People
I've
are fucking driving these things already.
yeah, I've seen that. Don't know how. Yeah, I was still a long way off with destroyers and destroying
smoke.
65 ships.
There's always people that just, grind those stuff out real
Yeah, but based
quick.
on our calculations, it's impossible for them to already have.
Oh,
So they're either super testers, which if they were super testers, their access to the ship would have been restricted now because as soon as it's available, they're not allowed to use it anymore because it's not in super test.
yeah. Somehow some people always find a way to get those, new stuff before everyone else does.
I'm just straight up, I'm asking the guy, how have you got it?
I think you need to cut your losses.
I did say on Facebook in World of he said
What
he
is
spent-
up with Macca's voice? He sounds so quiet.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen a dude on Facebook on the warships page, and he just bought one of the new ships. I can't remember. It was a cruiser, and he said he spent a big chunk of his 60,000 gold. So I don't know what it cost.
60,000. Somebody said if you pay $300, you'll basically have it already. But the guy who's got it didn't respond. Oh no, he did. He said 59,000 gold. That's how he got it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a big chunk of 60,000.
How could you have spent, how did he spend the gold? What did it do?
Where did he spend it?
59,000 gold.
Is that the American cruiser?
Yeah. Is there a type of crates that gives out points?
Ah, maybe.
Pay to win?
I believe that was the reason everybody dumped Star Wars, and I'm back playing Star Wars, and you guys are now playing a pay-to-win thing.
That's hilarious. How is Star Wars, by the way? I thought the servers were dead.
Yeah, it's a bit quiet, but look, I still love the game. At the time, I loved the game, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah, fair call, but if there's no one there playing it with you, who are you shooting?
I'm doing a lot of the campaigns, but you can go in a quick game mode. You get a game pretty quick. You might not be able to grind the specific thing you want to do, but you still get to play.
Are there many trolls in it?
Are there many what?
Like trolls, as in like the trolls.
Dudes having a go at you.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to read where somebody's typed something.
Oh, you're immune to trolling.
Yeah, I don't bother with it. I look at it. I can't type quick enough to troll people back, so I don't. They right. Although I must have at one stage because I bought Bart for hours not long.
You're a bad man.
Well, Numpty, guess what? I think the Freelancer is a much better ship in dogfighting than I thought.
You made it through, did you?
It literally blew the thing up in 2 shots. I think though it's
Those have
all.
big guns.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, 4 size 3s, ballistics. You only gotta land a few shots, and most fighters blow up. Just big shells. And also, the Freelancer has that auto-targeting thing. So I can confirm. If you hit the gimbal lock twice, it brings up another little circle on your display. Whilst you're flying the craft in locked mode, the guns will automatically aim for you as long as you keep the enemy within the circle, the cone in front of your ship. It's an auto aim function.
So you lock them instead of unlocking them.
Correct.
And so you just need to keep the ship in that. The circle's quite small, but
It is quite small, true.
still, that'd be better than what I was doing.
That's basically how, yeah, that's basically how those so-called top guns are playing this game.
So then, a ship with larger fixed weapons seems like it would have an advantage. As long as it's agile enough.
No, I would say gimbals have overwhelming advantage. And if you can put large size
that only
on
works
gimbals, it only works on gimbals.
Right.
I would say gimbals become real PvP. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting actually. It means agility is gonna beat fixed weapons.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that means the Super Hornet is a better ship from the perspective of tracking and stay on lock on an enemy compared to the fixed weapon crafts. Really, I
Yeah,
still
but in
think.
fairness, that's what it's supposed to be. Is like you'll notice out of all the descriptions, that's the only one that says air superiority fighter.
Yeah,
So specifically designed
Yeah.
for fighting it.
the other ships are more sort of stealth, and you gotta rely on boom and zoom. Which means, from that logic, you want to use ballistics on fixed mounted, and you want to use laser on gimbals. Because the ballistics will go through shield in one pass. Even if you don't take down the shield, you still do damage. Whereas for gimbal weapons, you can afford to just stay on target and just blast them away.
Stay on target.
Yeah. Over a long fight, lasers are more efficient though.
Reach for the lasers.
And lasers have, well, very colourful things. Yeah, and the bounties, I'm up to a bounty that is 10,000 UEC, so it's decent amount of money.
If it stays like that, it'll be alright. Still means the ships that cost 20 million are going to be a grind.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll be a grind. Oh. Yeah, with this mode, I just took down a constellation with the Freelancer within 10 seconds. Every single
wow.
shot landed. So that's a bit over P. Okay, next bounty mission. Next bounty mission, 8,000. And the funny thing is, they're all within a few hundred kilometers of each other. So, this is really efficient. I'm just flying...
60,000 fucking flame damage already.
Hmm.
Smolensk, pull up a fucking island and roast a fucking Yamato.
Yeah, and the Smolensk and the Atlanta are great if you get in the right position, but they're tough to get in that position.
Yes.
I think this campaign is a bit too tough. Like, I don't think you should put more money into it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm a little bit annoyed that I put any money into it. I thought it was doable. And I was like, yeah, if you give one booster and just play the game, you should be right. You know, because most of these events we can do
And you can, but you need to play it a lot.
more than I've got time for.
Looks like it. But you could do it. You just need, what did I say, 7 of the 8 objectives, the non-creamy ones. Boosters. It's a bit of a shit Premi booster, isn't it?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, the boss. Cute.
I can't see where you can get the Puerto Rico. I mean, spending 60,000 doubloons is a crazy amount for a T-Team ship anyway. But
Yeah, I don't know. I've asked the guy, like, so what did you spend it on? What, like, how did that affect anything? Never answered me. There must be crates. That's the only way he'd be able to spend a whole shitload of money and it would just give him the ship almost instantly. Because it's not like he spent all that money and he just got the ship at the end of the event. He has the ship now. Which means he either got tokens, it'll be tokens, he got them from crates. So he's unlocked like all the boosters straight away. What gives you boosters? Do the Santa's gift crates give you anything?
no, not the boosters.
You know, the problem with doing well in the Smolensk? If you light up for even half a second, their entire fucking team wants you.
Yeah.
Seven fires, 72,000 damage. But they eventually found me. And they killed me. Back in a sec.
Woohoo! So do you guys know if the F8 Lightning has gimbal weapons?
Probably not.
I think it will, but they haven't actually said anything about it yet.
Or it will have just big ass weapons?
No, I don't think it's got big ass weapons. Because if we look for images of it, it seems to have a lot of weapons, but they don't look huge.
Well, they'll have to make it so that it at least will have some size 3 hardpoints. Because the Super Hornet and the Saber have size 3 hardpoints. But Super Hornet sacrifices
Okay, so here we go.
gimbal.
What I've found is saying it's got, what is it, size 4 gimbaled? What is it, 2 per mount? Yeah, 2 size 4, 1, wait.
Size 4 gimbal, so if it's size 3 guns on the fucking gimbal, that's OP.
And it's,
Don't tell me they're like dual turreted size 3s.
number per mount times 2.
That would be
So let's mix it up. I think it's 1 size 4. Okay. This is very clear. So, it's 1 times 2. And that's 1 times 4. And that's 2 weapons on the single mount. So that must be 2 mounts on the wings for the size 4. 4 mounts somewhere for size 3. Then you've got 2 remote turrets that are size 2. And then 4 missiles. What are the weapons? But not huge ones.
Okay, so I don't entirely understand this, but they're basically saying that if you spend 24,000 gold on the boosters, it will instantly give you the ability to be able to just finish the Puerto Rico straight away. But it says to finish the Puerto Rico straight away, you've got to spend 35,000k like gold. I don't understand this.
Don't get that at all.
These people the dockyard didn't even activate, and they've already finished it.
Maths doesn't work for me.
The maths would work for me if I understood how the fuck spending gold somehow made it happen fast. Is there something in the dockyard we're missing? Like there's an accelerator? Hang on a fucking second. Okay, it sounds like once you have all three boosters, there is a button that you can push to just like go bang, spend that much gold, and it just instantly builds a ship.
Huh.
Somebody said if you bought all the premium boosters, you can wait until right before the event ends and the actual price drops by shitloads, and then you can just press the button and it'll...
Oh, yeah. But hopefully by that time you've ground out something else.
Yeah, well, the more you've ground out, the less it costs at the end.
But you still need to have spent the, whatever it is, 24,000 doubloons to get there, which is not an insignificant amount. And that's
No,
$100
it's
in and
not.
of itself.
Well, it wouldn't be for me because I've already fucking stupidly spent 6,000 and I've still got 4,000. So I need to buy another 4,000 to buy the second one and then 10,000. So I need 14,000, which is about $50.
Then you still need to buy the,
Whatever the end game number is, yeah.
which they're not going to give you any free passes on.
No, but it'd be really nice if they could at least fucking tell you what the number was. If I could see a way to get out of it for like $50 or $60, I'd be like, fuck it, I'll just do that. But that doesn't seem to be a clear picture. At the minute, the number is apparently 60k. Now, what did you say? What did you say it was for like 24k?
$124.
You can't purchase more than 25,000 at a time. Sorry, $324 Australian is roughly what it would be required to insta-pop the shit. That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's Star Citizen numbers.
No,
Okay,
it's
like
not.
that's insane. I've spent more than that on my Garrick.
That's right. I keep looking at the thing and go, only two, for me it's like 220 to get to concierge. I'm like, do I really need that Ares? No. Numpty talked me out of it. I think
He's
now
specialised.
I'm
I
gonna
also think Numpty needs to buy a Kraken.
Flagarth will have it before Numpty.
Yeah, I think Flagarth will probably just melt everything and then we'll get it.
AFK quickly.
Oh, I feel bad. I just killed Yoda.
He's up, mate.
After just watching The Mandalorian as well.
Back.
Somebody put a post up in the thread saying, you guys are going on about how much people are paying for the Pixel ship. Have you guys not seen Star Citizen?
Yeah.
I didn't hear a word of that. What was that one?
Someone in the World of Warships forum, like, cause people going off about the fact that this ship costs so fucking much. And he's saying, have you guys not seen Star Citizen? People drop way more than this on a ship and don't even blink, but you put this ship in warships and everyone loses their fucking mind.
Well, jeez. Different type of a game altogether, isn't it? You don't get to walk around carrying your ships to show the universe. Where Star Citizen could become the next freaking second universe or whatever it's called.
Whatever happened to that?
I don't know, I never got into it, but wasn't it like people were doing real things and getting paid real money and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really understand it. It's an old thing, isn't it?
don't think so. Like, it was very old. I don't remember anything about it. Never played it, obviously.
Me neither, never played it. But it sort of came out around the time of when World of Warcraft first came out.
I did it.
I think so. But I couldn't really... I couldn't understand how people were really getting so into it where they would pay real money for stuff, for other people to do stuff. Back then, that is. Now I can understand it.
Right, I'm going to bed, gents.
Oh yeah? Okay. Alright mate. Thanks for testing out Star
Have fun,
Citizen.
miserably. Don't you patronise me, Jack. Shit.
Hey, Numpty
I
took
think-
out one ship for me. He rammed the thing.
I just ran it twice. But I can see that being an issue. Like, if you die a long way from home, it's like, oh, can't be asked to come back. So they'll need to figure that out.
Well, yeah, it was a long way.
I don't know what the answer to that problem is.
Well, space is vast.
Space is big, like, really big.
And no one can hear you scream.
No games. Alright, thanks fellas. Catch up.
Hey, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck. The amount of money people who are just willing to throw at pixel ships is insane.
You talking about Star Citizen or what?
Oh, look, at least Star Citizen, you're trying to help pay for the game to be finished so that the money you've put in gives you what you know what I mean? With warships, it's just like, nah, we've slapped another ship together, fucking pay us out the nose.
Yeah.
I think that's why everyone's so angry. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not the fucking same. In Star Citizen, they're developing the physics to make the game work. In this, the game works perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's just a new thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what I mean. And like looking at the numbers, I just noticed there was a post on Facebook Marketplace. There's a guy selling a fucking a 970 Evo 2 terabyte NVMe drive for $100 more than what they're charging for the ship. Now, what would you prefer? The fastest fucking like NVMe drive on the planet in the 2 terabyte flavor, or
Yeah.
a pixel ship?
Well, of course, the hard Where? What? Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That you install the entire fucking game on.
Yeah, that's right.
I couldn't hear while I was in battle because I had the shit up too loud, so I missed a conversation. But it sounds like what you're looking into is pretty much just hand your money over.
Oh, it's hand your money over pure and fucking simple.
Having said that, I still need to pick up a fighter at some point.
Super Hornet.
No, I reckon the Arrow is good.
No. It's
Too many
overpriced
Super
for what it is,
Hornets.
man.
It's not that expensive. It's like, it's well, Super Hornet's expensive. Super Hornet's like 200 and something bucks.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
It is not. I've got one. It's 160.
May have gone up since you bought it. Double
Okay,
check.
That's fair, I guess.
Yeah, it's gone up a heap. I think the base Hornet is about 160.
Because, like, my Carrick's gone up by quite a fucking...
Yes.
That's like nearly 800 fucking Australian now.
Yeah, I know. It's a good craft. I reckon for us as an org, once this persistence comes in and once a carrot comes in, we should be putting a bit of time into this. Because the persistence is gonna and yeah, there's so many things to do now. It's starting to gel because the ship upgrades is a thing now. Well, it's always been a thing, but it was complicated and so forth. Trading seems to be a lot more dynamic, and I'm just mucking around with a few missions. The caving stuff, haven't really spent much more time on it, but there is some profit to be gained if you do a bit of first-person mining, and then people with prospectors can actually apparently get a fair bit of return if you're patient with selecting the right ore to go for. And well, you can ask, what's the purpose? Well, if persistence is in, then you can start using the in-game alpha UEC to buy ships that you don't have, because that's actually achievable. So there is actually a thing there. Like, for example, within the current those shipyards, I wouldn't mind picking up a Gladius, and also what's the Anvil one, the missile boat, Gladiator, because they both look nice.
That's a bomber.
Yeah, the bomber. Yeah, they both look nice. I mean, it's fighters. That's about it. Then Prospector, I don't have that, so I can get a Prospector with in-game currency. So yeah, there's a few things to actually work towards. New Babbage and Microtech and that kind of stuff. Seeing a lot of people posting quite exciting stuff. Like the landscape in that is really good. Like this new Planetech thing they've got going seems to be really good.
It is all very cool, but the problem is, like, being drip fed the fucking game is not a good...
Yeah, well, take it.
You know what
for,
I mean? Like,
for what it's worth.
I'm also picturing it... If Star Citizen ends up being what everyone expects it to be, it's going to chew up a fair fucking chunk of gaming time from everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you won't be playing much else. So, I'm inclined to buy all the games that I want to play now and get them out of the way. So when Star Citizen actually comes in, and I'm not playing any other games, I'll stop buying other games.
Nah, I reckon you still play other games. It's one of these. It's a bit like Ark. Even when you're playing Ark, you sort of set into a rhythm. You do stuff, and then you jump on other games, because there's always going to be new and fancier stuff.
True.
That I think it's just gonna become a routine. I think the element of exploration in a lot of these type of space games, initially, they will keep a lot of people interested, because that's going to be I think a big thing. And, mate, if one day, right? If one day, like actually not even one day, right now, if Chris Roberts said, I have put 3 Easter eggs in the current universe on the planet's surface, right? I'm making a silly reference to to Ready Player One,
Yeah.
right? People will freaking jump into this game like, and to try and find it.
People lose their fucking minds.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason why he can't do something similar to that. And even if there's a few things he could already do to make it more than just an alpha. Things like if you can collect some ornaments, unique ornaments that is randomly scattered, not too many of them, but there are some randomly scattered across, you know, moons and space and whatnot. Fuck, but you get people that are just, you know, that will just go around collecting shit like that. And you got to make it so that those type of things can be equipped as well, because I don't know, there's a thing with just looks. People just want to look like they've gotten something special.
True. But that's for the dumbasses. You know what I mean? Like, there's a distinct difference.
Hmm. What I really want in the future is freaking I know this may sound a bit overpowered, but like find some derelict somewhere where you can actually strip the damn thing for some alien tech. I really like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah,
stuff that you need to repair. You know, find something that's a bit broken, but you need to fix it.
Diamond in the rough. It's like finding a good car. Barn find.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Landed in Port Olisar. Yes, so I just did like 3 bounty missions in short succession. Seems like you can actually chain accept bounty missions while you're sort of in atmosphere of a moon or planet, and you just keep getting the same area. Well, not the same area, but within a few hundred kilometers of one another. Pretty decent payout.
And I'm back.
Welcome back to the MCG.
Fucking Ray's giving me a touch up, the bitch.
Please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation. Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety,